Hi and welcome to Mike's Corner. So next week, the Tokonatsu anime stroke Japanese culture convention is happening in Henlo, United Kingdom. Now this is something I've been going to for 16 years. It's been going on for that long. And there's no other convention like it because it's all very much everyone kind of is really friendly, gets to know each other, and they keep coming back year on year out. And it's just like yearly friends. It's one of the best conventions I've ever been to. And I'm actually now one of the staff members from actually being a con goer back in the day. However, the problem I have, sometimes it can get ridiculously hot. But AliExpress have been flagging up time and time again something that could help me out in the scoring heat of the UK, which is either hot 1 minute or freezing cold torrential rain the next. So let's have a look at the fashion neck fan. Hopefully this will keep me cool. Let's get unboxing. So here we have the fashion neck fan. L29 Max. It's the Max. So let's have a look around the box. So what have we got? We got this big, nice dent. Now, if you've never watched one of my videos before, you'll know, well, you wouldn't know actually, that AliExpress and the delivery services they use are not very careful with the boxes. They literally shove everything in a plastic bag and everything gets jumbled around, gets squashed, get knocked about. And 9 times out of 10, what you receive from AliExpress will look like this. But hopefully, what's inside is still good. However, if you wanted to buy this as a gift of someone, you're out of luck. But let's have a look around. There's a lot of Japanese writing or Chinese writing that I can't understand here. And here we have a newer, updated AliExpress logo, which is an interesting add-on. I've not seen one like this before. Normally they're quite like the generic AliExpress one. I've not seen one like that. So what we've got around the side, not very much. It's all in Chinese. And on the other side, all in Chinese. So let's pop it open and take a look. Okay. Box is very damaged. Let's sort of push that back out again. Look at it though. What's happened to this? Kicked about by the look of it, for sure. Right, so here we have the device in bubble wrap because it needed it. Right. So are we USB-C? We are! Whoa! USB-C! Yes! Nothing makes me more happy than to see a USB-C on something from AliExpress. It's just thumbs up right there. That's a good start. So, and here we have the actual fan. So it's black and gold. Love gold. And it's got a little cover over the buttons here. So I suppose in transit it doesn't get activated. But let's peel all this off. Let's have a look here. Let's get rid of this. And it's got some kind of foam on there as well that we will get rid of. Oop. There we go. So, how is it? It's actually, let's feel this. It's not bad. It doesn't open for sure. There's no flexibility in it. It's a solid unit, and it looks nice. Actually, don't get me wrong. It is cheap. The build quality. It's actually okay. I mean, there's this. Is that metal? It's like a metal plate at the back, supposed to keep you cool on your neck. But there's no fan system at the back, and I doubt there's anything to do with this. I think this is just a piece of metal. These are supposed to be lights, So let's have a look at those lights. How much are we at here? We're at 95% battery. It's not bad out the box. So I don't think I'm actually going to use the lights. It's not what I purchased it for. I purchased it to keep me cool, not to see. But there are different lighting effects. Oh, I've got an idea. I did a video where I actually had this like dance costume with all the LEDs in it. And this would be perfect because that actual LED costume will be going to Tokonatsu with me for the silent disco. And to keep me cool, this actually might go down well. Hold on a second. Has it gone down 1 battery% from having the lights on? God, I hope it ain't that bad. But let's turn the lights off and let's get some fanage going. Let's feel what the fans are like. So, okay, I don't know if you can hear that. Let's hold it up to them. So that's on number 1. And how does it feel? There's definitely a breeze coming from there. You can definitely feel a breeze off them. Interesting. So it's taking the air in from here and it's throwing it back out here. Now on number 1, I can actually feel it from here to my face, and my face is probably about 1.5 feet away from where the fan is. So this might not be a bad device. Let's see how high we can go and how noisy it will become. So this is number 2. Number 3. It's not bad. It has a number 4. I wonder how many numbers it does have. Okay, next number 5. It's got 5. It goes up to 5. It's getting noisy now. So, but the fan, oh my gosh, yes, that feels great. And it's off. And you've got 1 to 5. And the air that was coming out was actually pretty good. So what I'm going to do now is grab a little bit of paper, and so you can see what the power of the air is and how much it moves for every level. So you join me in my very scientific way of measuring airflow. So I've got a piece of paper here and I've got a ruler here. I just want to see how far away I can move the fan and how much the force of the air drops. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to number 1. Gosh, straight away, look at that. It's a pretty good airflow there. It's up to 1 centimeter of air force. Then we go up to the next level. Gosh, that's knocking on about 15. To make sure I keep the angle right. So that's kind of off and on 15 to 20. It's pretty strong now. Let's go up to the next one. Right, so I would say we're getting about 20 from that now on the higher settings. But how far away can I move the fan for there still to be a difference? So let's have a look. Gosh, that's pretty good. That's right off, and it's still hitting it. Gosh, it's quite far distance. It's starting to slow down now, but that's a massive distance. That's pretty good. So I'm quite impressed with how that actually did on the actual flow, how far away I was able to move this, and the air still hit the paper. So if that was on your head, blowing up at your face. That would literally cover your whole face. Or if you had it the other way around and facing your body, it would keep you cool. Now, there is one thing to note about this. It's one direction. So this fan motor will only blow in the direction that these fins are. Now, if I switch it around, there's no fins on this side, only on one side. So you can have it blowing up at your face, or you can have it blowing down at your body. But your decision. So for my next test, what we're going to do, we're going to switch the fan on full power and set a stopwatch and see how long the battery lasts with it running on full power. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so we have got to 2 hours and 14 minutes. The display has gone off, but the fans, it's just switched off. It's just switched off. Wow. So 2 hours and 14 minutes on full power. So I would think if you were having it on, say, for example, 1 or 2, you'd be looking at 4 to 5 hours. That's pretty good. So that test was actually surprising. I didn't think it would last that long, especially for the cost, which is £5 and 10p. £5 and 10p, and it lasted over 2 hours on the highest setting. So I think on the lower settings, it will last for a silly amount of time. And for £5 and 10p, that's good. So let's try it on. Let's see how it feels and let's see how it blows over my face. So here we go. So I'm going to switch it on, putting it on 1. So I'm going to do it with the direction facing up at my face, and then we turn it around and see what it's like facing down. So on it goes. It's actually really nice. So these things on the side are blowing the air up here, sides of my face and my ears. It's a really, and even on number 1, it feels really nice. My face is being cooled by the soft breeze. Let's spin it round and see what it feels like blowing downwards. Okay, so I suppose this would depend what you're wearing. So if you didn't have a top on, you'd feel it a hell of a lot more than what I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling a little bit of breeze, but definitely having it towards my face was the best feeling. So I'm going to switch it around again. I'm going to put it up in power and see what it feels like. Going full power, it's going to be noisy. Okay, so I've got a number 1 still. So I'm going to press it and I'm going to go up in power and see what it feels like. I tell you what though, number 2 is great. It's yes, it's a little noisier, but the blowing for around my ears and my face, it feels good. Right, let's try number 3. I'd say number 2 and number 3. There's not much in it. It's definitely faster. There's more wind blowing. Let's try number 4. I tell you what, for £5 10p, this is great. It's literally blowing all. I mean, yes, these bits here aren't directly at my face, but because the amount of air that is moving, it's like my whole face is getting a nice kind of cooling off. Let's go to number 5. This thing's great. It feels good. It's noisy, yes. You could probably hear it through the mic. Definitely noisy. And it's definitely, I'm aware that the noise is all around me because I'm wearing it. But you tell you what, if you're in a hot environment, this is going to be great. So that kind of brings me to the end of this video, but I do want to talk about tokonatsu. So this is the anime convention that I go to every year in Henlo at Boyd Memorial Campsite. It's an outside anime Japanese culture festival. Anything you can think of that happens is gonna be there. We've got the taco drums this year. We're going to have a masquerade. There's going to be all kinds of bits and pieces going on. There's going to be dealers there. If this is something that actually appeals to you, think about buying a ticket and coming down. There are also glamping tents that are available that you can actually hire instead of coming down with your own tent. It's a great time. I cannot tell you how many years I've been going to this. And it's really after so many years of going to conventions and kind of that kind of scene, this is the only one I still go to because it's special. Now I know that sounds a bit silly, but it is. It's just it has that place. And when you go there once, you're like, wow, this is pretty cool. So think about popping down. And I will be there with this fan and multiple other things as well, because we kind of go a little bit crazy. But if this video has helped you, think about hitting the like and subscribe. Think about hitting some of the other videos I've got up there. I'll throw a link for Tokonatsu in the description, so if you are interested, you can check out the website. But as always, thanks for watching, and I may catch you at Tokonatsu, but definitely in the next video.